Butterscotch biscuits. How much money do you need to make it in Pulse Chain and PulseX? Well, the answer could be infinity because we can go straight to zero. But if we don't go to zero and we go up, I've made this nice table for you and you're going to come and enjoy it with me. How much do we need? This is the rankings table for Pulse Chain and PulseX. Removes the origin address, Greg, and it just leaves the users. So we have a number here. We have 117 million Pulse enters a squid rank. You can see down here, you can see the total you need. You can see squid, this is it. This is it right now. I'll explain why. And for PulseX, you need 172 million. So we don't have the proper USD values yet, but you're going to learn with me anyway. If p-hex equals to 3.5 cents, right? If it equals to that, then for Pulse, you need 40K, okay? And for PulseX, you need about 17K to get this number. Why? Well, we can use examples from my videos before. I've already made this, like, subscribe, bell button, all. The risk is if you are lower than these, if you are like a turtle, what I calculated was based on some conservative kind of bullish numbers, but not too wildly out of the park, you run the risk of being drunk on the sweet waters of euphoria and you don't want to leave the party. And you are going to be begging for just another 2, 3, 4, or 5x. Retailers get trapped at round numbers. If you are a squid, you comfortably hit the $1 million round number, and we've pretty much conquered optimism, belief, and thrill. We've conquered them. You don't need them to really be hit. If you are a turtle, most likely, because there's so many people there with you, you guys will most likely have anywhere from $100,000 to $450,000 at the top somewhere, maybe 500K, and it's very dangerous because you will be holding on. Because when someone like me comes out and says, hey, you did really well, man, like you turn a few $1,000s, you've now got $520,000 or $400,000 or $300,000. I'm telling you, yes, you did not hit your $1 million round number mark, but the risk of dropping from here is too big. You got to do something about it. You are going to totally ignore my voice. The community is going to be so much bigger. There's no way anyone's going to be listening to me. No chance. Do you ever want to leave a party at 10:30? No, you don't. So this is your risk. Your risk is that you don't have a $1 million round number to show. Usually when people see that number, they can now think, oh, now I can get out. But the market doesn't really care where you got in. So this assumes p-hex is 3.5 cents. Yes, if p-hex goes higher than this, your chances of this gets dwindled fast. It starts running away. So you're going to have to take, I'm not going to say it, but you're going to have to take a bit more excessive risk, which I don't want you to do because you've had 2 years to accumulate. This is the whole point of doing it. So making it is just a round number. Like, is there a difference between if you made $880,000 and $1.01 million? No, there really isn't much of a difference, but maybe that $1 million guy or girl or duck, maybe they just click sell. And maybe that $800,000 person holds on. This is a phenomena I'm sharing with you because I am so confident everybody's going to ignore me in 2.5 years. If I thought there was a chance that even 1 in 10 people of you would not even listen, I promise you I wouldn't be posting this. I'm going to show you where this comes from. This is, I didn't make this up. You think this doesn't happen? Have you heard of a Cardano coin, right? ADA. Look it up here. If you go back and you watch, look at this. If you go back and you watch all the videos up here, BitBoy, everyone else on YouTube, we all had the $10 round number target. And yeah, I know you're looking at a Christmas tree. Yeah, no, you're not going to have a linear chart. When you're bull posting and you're going up to the moon, nobody posts a linear chart. We post a log chart. We're like, see, we're barely moving. We've barely got started. See that? That was the actual top. And if you draw this down, you had dropped 93%. So what happened up here? Look at the price here. You can see on the far right. This was about $2.70, $2.50. If you go back and you check all videos here, right? It was Cardano to $10. Everybody, Cardano, $8 to $10. Every single person, everyone. It was actually, it was funny. You can go to Google Trends. You can see one of the highest Google searches was from people of younger demographics searching Cardano to $8 to $10. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. This was actually at the top. There was the most searched thing. Low unit bias, etc. And look at that. Look what happens. So I want you to know this trick can be very detrimental to your health if this happens, if you're not thinking straight. So what do? Well, you have two choices. You can either one, do nothing because you're maxed out and you just say, all right, I'm going to just be a bit more smarter in 2.5 years. That's the best option. The second option is you DCA harder. So that's why I tell people to you be more aggressive when it's depression zone and everyone's pooping around and slinging crayons on the wall. This is where you want to get aggressive. Do you know why? Because when the numbers go up, so if Pulse is 230 or 250x, if PulseX is like 100x, you won't be fooled by everybody else saying Peter Schiff's bullish, Jim Cramer's bullish, Bitcoin spot ETF, all these warning signs of a top. You're not going to be fooled by them who are trying to suck you in. You're going to be saying, well, I think it's getting a bit euphoric. I've got to do something about it. How you decide to do something about that, that's completely on you. Some people are going to rotate 10%, a third. Some people might do the full stack. We're going to talk about that in 2.5 years. We've got a long time. So you have to protect yourself now. You can't protect yourself in 12 months from now. It's too late. It's too late. You're not going to get your big, giant, fat multipliers. You're going to have to go in heavier and heavier. And yeah, people are going to go in heavier and heavier. I promise you that. Go and look at the advertising by Crypto Banter already. They said, Richard Hart got his coin to do 10,000x. What do you think is going to be told to every single person buying when Pulse Chain's up 300x? If PulseX is up 100x, if Hex is at $2, what are they going to be told? Ladies, gentlemen, and pet ducks named Greg, they are all going to be told this man got his previous coin to do a 10,000x. How many thousands of X's can this one do? That's exactly. And now that you've anchored in everybody's mind thousands of X's, they can't possibly imagine that there's just another 2x left before everything goes down. Now, I hope to be wrong. I hope Pulse Chain doesn't stop at 300x. I hope Pulse Chain goes to 1,000x because then these turtles all become millionaires. That's what happens, okay? Because if you're a turtle, I think you put in like $1,000. So this is where I'm getting. You want to know where this number comes from? It's just because I don't know if all the turtles in one cycle, given the amount of sacrifice, I don't know if they can all become millionaires. I hope they do. I want to be wrong. I'm gig along with you, friends. I'm really gig along. But I'm here to protect you. You now know what you have to do. Keep your pants on. Please keep your mittens on. Keep your back straight. Tell mum and dad that you love them. Catch you in the next one.